Welcome back to another V-Rising video. This one's going to be us fighting the Winged Horror. This is a continuation of the 3 original Shard bosses. I took this footage from my run of just my first Gloomrot run, so if you want to see all of that, you can check out the video of that. It's in a playlist. So anyway, we're going to be fighting the Winged Horror here. This fight can be a little tricky at first, but I personally find it to be pretty simple at this point. The big name of the game here, the big mechanic, is just the Chaos Burn. So what we want to do is essentially stay away from this guy as much as we possibly can to avoid his tail attacks, and then have some kind of ability with a cleanse mechanic. So use your jewels that you've crafted to get something. I'm using Blood Fountain because it's the only one that I had that had a cleanse, and it's a heal, which is super nice here. You can also use barriers like Power Surge and Blood Rage and whatnot. So what we're doing here, again, like I said, we're saving our dash for this mechanic here whenever he dashes at us. So whenever you see the 2 glowing orbs next to him, he's going to charge you. Otherwise, you kind of just want to keep whittling away at him with your crossbow or whatever ranged weapon you want. Crossbow's the best in my opinion because it has so much range, and the more range on this guy, the better. So popping potions when needed, definitely helpful. We're going to keep walking away. And now he's going to breathe fire on the ground to make these orbs fly everywhere. We're just going to dodge these and keep blasting away at him. Okay, so now he's flying away, and he's going to do one pass here where he just puts a bunch of orbs on the ground. So kind of just run away from this and then beware of where he lands. So he's going to do a little charge landing there. And we're going to keep attacking him. So, alright, so you'll notice a little orb on the ground. Obviously dodge that. Here's the orbs around him. He's dashing at us, so we dash away from that. Again, lots of orbs everywhere, lots of bright colors. Just keep your distance here. Use a cleansing move, and it's really easy. Okay, so look, we got too close, so now he's going to use his ice attack. So that's really dangerous. That one does a lot of damage, and it can chain into a lot of damage, which you'll see later in this fight. But alright, so now he's using this little breath here. You can either try to dodge like I did, which is kind of a mistake because I got into a really bad spot here. He's going to do a tail whip, hit me, freeze me, and then he's actually going to do a second tail whip and hit me again. So look at all the damage I just took there. Super, super dangerous. It can go from full HP to very low if you make one mistake like that on this guy. But it's honestly, if you just keep your distance and pay attention to what's going on, you can actually clear this fight pretty easily with no hit or even just, low damage. Now, I know it sounds a little crazy, but it is possible. All right, so here comes another dash attack. So that's what happens whenever you don't dodge. You'll see the damage you're taking here is pretty significant. Again, we were close enough to trigger a tail whip. And now we got pulled into an Ice Nova. See, so this is a lot of mistakes going on here, but I just wanted to show what it looks like exactly when this happens. Sometimes you make those mistakes. So one of the options with this is you either dash through them, or you can walk back, and eventually they'll explode in front of you, so you can actually walk away from them. And because of the new health orb mechanic, I'm able to just heal my effective max HP much higher. And we're dodging this. He's doing 2 passes so far, and he's lining up, and he's going to crash. Just keep my HP topped up here. And alright, so here's the orbs. We're going to dash past this. Keep walking away. Alright, so he's going to breathe fire again here and make all these orbs fly everywhere. We're just keeping our distance on that. And dash away from that. I didn't need to. I was far enough away that I was able to just walk out of it. Alright, so here's another Ice Nova. Getting out of that. Alright, so he's blowing. I'm going to back up here. Just back all the way away. And there's a dash. So it gets a little tricky when you're in these corners. Don't be afraid to just dash through them there if you can time it. Alright, so now we're doing his last attack here is this little wing flap thing where he pushes you back and just sends these orbs out. Those ones don't have a max range, I don't believe, so you just kind of want to just dodge those. And again, we're giving him more distance to avoid all of these. Dodge this. Now, you've seen, in this fight so far, we've seen every single mechanic he has to offer. So now you know his tools, the tools in his tool belt. So as long as you have an answer for every one of these tools, it's not too hard. So here he's going to do this. I'm going to back all the way away, dodge. Okay, so look, we have it all on the side there. That was a crazy dodge. Now you can go in between the orb and him whenever that happens. That was I got cut out with no dodge there, so that was a little crazy, but you can do that. Just wanted to showcase that. All right, dodge this. And he's going to take off, and I think he's going to do 3 passes. So he started out doing 1, then he did 2, now he's doing 3. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. And this mechanic is actually a little buggy sometimes. I've seen him do like a bunch before. So there you go. And there's 3. Now he landed. And we are entering the final phase here. Dodge this. Got hit by it anyway. So that one does a lot of damage, which is why you want to dodge that. Now he's flapping his wings. You can actually get, as you see there, you can actually walk out of it if you're on the edge of it whenever it begins. All right, breathing more fire. Again, we already know what to do here. We just back away. All right. There's a dash. So that was an interesting mechanic there. That was really lucky. I actually hit my blood fountain right as he was going to stun me, which cleansed the stun, which is a little ridiculous. So, all right, so we're backing up away from this. And at this point, he's on his last legs. We're just going to hit him with the ult. Might as well just hit him with the laser beam. But anyway, that is the Winged Horror. Down. Next, we're going to be going to Gore Crusher. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.